G'day team, it's Chris speaking. Welcome back. Today we are talking about my relationship with working out and the gym, from basically way before testosterone up until now. The reason that I want to talk about this is because I am seeing people on not only YouTube talking about their fitness journeys, and they're quite fit and they're quite buff in terms of transmasculine people, and I've also seen people on social media groups where they're asking questions about fitness and what they can do to start working out. The biggest thing you can do is start really small, which is why I wanted to sort of share my journey with fitness and where I'm at the moment. I hated working out. I hated it. I didn't want anything to do with it. I just wanted to be a happy fat kid and to be left the hell alone. I started working out in 2012, so we're looking at 8 years now, going on 9 as we're in 2021, and I did not like it at all. I went because my family knew that I was overweight. I was playing basketball, but that is all the exercise that I was getting, and they sort of suggested that they were going to go, so did I want to come along? I didn't, but they sort of said, maybe just come and see what a session was. So I went. I hated it for about 6 months, maybe 12 months, but I did go with my family up until that time, and I got used to it. Then I started going with friends, and that was more fun because I was with friends, we had a joke. Then I started going with my partner. That was, again, okay. It is what it was. We tended to argue the whole time with my previous partner, and it was just banter, and we didn't really get a whole lot of working out done. It eventually got to a point about 3 years after I started working out, between 2 and 3 years when I started working out, where I wanted to go more often, so I upped the sessions to 2 to 3 sessions a week. After that, I dropped back down just because paying for PT 3 times a week on a casual income is quite expensive, and I joined the gym. I joined the gym because my partner told me I was fat, which is not fair. Don't tell your partner that you think they're overweight. It's their body, they can do what they want. But I decided that I was going to do something about it to try and be more attractive to this person. Now, I went to the gym religiously 5-6 days a week, or 5 days a week, and then did a PT session 2 days a week, so I had one rest day, if that. That was because I wanted to be more attractive to my partner, or my past partner, and I was made to feel like I had to do it. It became an unhealthy obsession for me, and I wouldn't say anorexic or anything. I got skinnier, but it was never good enough for this partner, and it was an unhealthy habit, which I then had to break out of and start going for myself. I liked the PT sessions, I liked going without her, so I picked those back up. I did 2 a week, and I gym between 3 and 4 days a week, and I shortened those sessions eventually. That wasn't the easiest process to do in my brain, but it was what I needed to do to remain sane and healthy. After that relationship ended, I then couldn't sleep, so I started going to the gym at 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, doing really long sessions, just to try and I guess kill time because I wasn't sleeping. And once I was in my relationship now, I had to again reinvent my relationship with the gym, and then that reinvented again once I came out. When I came out as trans, or when I started questioning my gender, the gym became a place of euphoria for me. It also became a place of dysphoria, which is another video that I will make. That's a 2-parter. When I went to the gym, I was seeing myself change. When I came out and I started telling people I was going by he, him pronouns, I really wanted to do whatever I could to masculinize myself. So I started working on weights. When I first started going to the gym, I was totally scared of the weight section, and I would basically stay in cardio for 45 minutes to an hour each time that I went, and that would be my comfort zone. I eventually started branching out from my comfort zone, and that came with wanting to be bigger, wanting to be more masculine, and seeing those changes happen. And that started with observation. So the gym is scary, particularly if you're going by yourself and you've never been there before and you feel dysphoric and small. And I started by watching other people, not like in a creepy way, just seeing how they were using the machines. I started using the machines 1, 2, 3 times in a session. It would be really short, maybe 5 minutes of what I was doing, but I was starting to work on areas of my body that made me feel euphoric, particularly my chest and my shoulders. because that's what you can see when you're working out. So I started with dumbbells, I started with the machines, and eventually most of my sessions turned from cardio into weights. Nowadays I get my cardio by walking or jogging with my dog, and then I walk to the gym as a warm-up, I do my weight session, and I walk home as a warm-down. And I get my steps up and I get my weights in there. Now the way that I gym is going to be different from the way that you gym or the way that somebody else gyms, because we're all individual and we all have our own journey with fitness. I basically only do weights for about 20 to 30 minutes a day, and I do that 4 to 5 times a week. I try and get 2 rest days, but sometimes my brain won't let me because it still tells me that I'm unattractive and I need to do more, and that is like PTSD from another relationship. But the point of this video is that you don't have to like it. If you want to start working out, it's up to you. No one can tell you that you should or you should not do it. If you want to do it, start small and start with something like walking. You don't have to grab a gym membership and go gung-ho and then hate it 2 weeks later. I only went because my family was going with me. It might be worth getting a gym buddy, but it became that place of euphoria for me. And then as I started transitioning and I went on testosterone, I started seeing those changes in my body as well as the changes from the gym, and that was euphoric. But my dysphoria also shifted, and that's sort of where I am at the moment. Is my bottom dysphoria is quite bad at the gym, and that is a fairly recent development, and I'm not sure how to get over that because I don't like packing, but I also hate the idea of people seeing me without any sort of bulge there. When I figure that out, I'll let you know. I am going to start trying to pack at the gym, and that will be another part of this video eventually. That is how I started. It was a really, really long journey for me. The best thing you can do is just start, and start for you and not somebody else. What I did in terms of going those, between 6 and 7 days a week was unhealthy, and I had an unhealthy relationship with the gym that I then had to reinvent. So do it for you, and start small. Watch what other people are doing and copy them, basically. Don't watch people doing things badly. Like, you can sort of tell if people are going to hurt themselves with what they're doing, and I suggest not following them. Anyway, bit of a rant about the gym and how I started working out. If you want to know more, then leave me a comment or send me a DM on Instagram. Happy to always answer them. If you like the content, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of it, then click on my face, which is down there, and I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye.